Welcome to Hurry Up Pinball, a show where I teach you how to work on your pinball machine. Today I will show you how to install the Hurry Up Pinball MechaGodzilla Shield Mod. So grab your tools and let's get going. Here is a look at the MechaGodzilla Shield Mod I created for Godzilla Premium and LE. We will be installing this mod today. This mod is currently available in the Pinside shop in the Hurry Up Pinball store. This mod includes the left and right side shield mods, a wiring harness with light sensor, a switch control unit, 4 new screws, and zip ties. To begin this installation, open the coin door, remove the lockdown bar, and remove the playfield glass. If you need to, move the pinball machine so you have access to the sides of the pinball cabinet. Unplug the pinball machine at this time. Here is a look at the 4 screws we need to remove the old plastics on the turntable. We will be installing the metal plate along with the new mod, but we no longer need the stock screws, spacers, or plastics. Use your Phillips screwdriver and remove the 2 screws holding on the left side plastics. Be sure to hold the plastics and metal base plate. The spacers are free floating and can roll away after you remove the screws and top plastics. Repeat this process for the other side. Since we will be reusing the metal plate on the left side, keep it nearby. Save the old plastics in case you need them at some point. Here is how it should look with the plastics and metal plate removed. Now feed the new longer screws into the new right side piece and install it using your Phillips screwdriver. Here is how it should look when properly installed. Before we install the left side piece, grab the Molex connector coming from the new left side mod and install it as seen here. There is just enough space to install the connector if done exactly like this. Once the plastic part of the connector is below the lip, slide it over to the middle and feed it through the hole going through the playfield. Make sure the wires are not pinched, then set the new left side piece down, slide the old metal bracket underneath it, line up the holes, then install the new longer screws included with the mod. Before completely tightening down the left side, make sure to align the metal bracket as this helps the ball hit the MechaGodzilla magnet. Here is how it should look when properly installed. Since we will be raising the playfield, install your cabinet protectors if you have them. Place a small towel or blanket on the back box, then partially raise the playfield. Use the coil plunger to remove the pinballs from the machine. With the pinballs removed, completely raise the playfield. Here you can see the Molex connector we fed through the playfield. The red and black wires should be sitting just to the side of the screws as seen here. Now grab the switch control board from the new wiring harness, remove the red backing, and place the switch control unit as seen here. The wires for the light sensor should be facing the left side of the pinball cabinet. Here is how it should look when properly installed. Now grab the Molex connector from the Shield mod and plug it into the connector from the left side of the switch control board. Next, remove the red backing from the light sensor and place it as seen here. If you place the sensor too close, it will pick up room lighting coming through the playfield insert. If you place it too far away from the LED board, the shield lights will be less bright as it is picking up less light from the LEDs on the board. I found the perfect spot to be just about here. When you place the sensor, make sure none of the wires can get caught in the turntable mech. Now take the included zip tie and use it to secure the shield mod wire as seen here. I followed the existing insulated wire. This will make sure there is enough slack when the table spins so it does not yank on the wires. Be sure to double check that the wires are not pinched anywhere as well. Don't forget to clip off the excess zip tie material. Here is a look at how I zip tied the shield mod wires. For the 3-pin power cable coming from the switch control board, use the existing zip ties and follow the wiring harness to the bottom of the playfield. After zip tying the power cable, be sure to clip off any excess zip tie material. Next, feed the remaining power cable into the back of the pinball cabinet. Now lower the playfield, rest it on the support brackets, grab the back box keys from inside the coin door, and lower the speaker panel. We will be plugging the 3-pin connector from the wiring harness into CN6 on the power distribution board. CN6 is tucked under several of the bigger connectors. Here is a look at CN6. The red wire will be attaching to the bottom pin, and the other wire will be attaching to the ground pin at the top. Now slightly raise the speaker panel, grab the 3-pin connector from the wiring harness, and feed it through the hole in the bottom right of the back box. Plug the connector into CN6 with the red wire leading to the bottom pin. Here is how it should look when properly installed. After installing the 3-pin connector, completely lower the playfield, raise and lock the speaker panel, plug in the pinball machine, and turn it on. Wait for the pin to boot up, then open the coin door and go into the service menu. For this test, you will want to pull out the white pin just inside the coin door. This will allow high voltage to flow under the playfield. Navigate to Diagnostics, Game-Specific Tests, Shield Motor Tests, select 42, then press Enter. This will make the turntable turn to face you. Now back out of the service menu 2 steps, then select Lamp, then All. You should see the Shield Mod flashing as seen here. If you did not pull the white pin inside the coin door, the turntable won't move and the playfield lights won't be on. With the pin pulled, the lights and mod should flash as seen here. If you go back 1 step in the menu, you can test how the sensor picks up the individual LEDs on the board by selecting LED and then cycling through LEDs number 60 through 68. If you did not place the light sensor as shown earlier, you can turn off the pinball machine, raise the playfield, and reposition the light sensor. I would caution against moving the sensor with the game on and the white pin pulled, as there will be high voltage flowing under the playfield. Here you can see the individual LED test and the Shield Mod syncing with the LEDs. If everything looks good, install the pinballs, remove the cabinet protectors and blanket from the back box, install the playfield glass and lockdown bar, then close the coin door. If you move the pinball machine, push it back into position at this time. Be sure to play a few test games to double check your work. This is Craig with Hurry Up Pinball, and I wanted to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, show your support for Hurry Up Pinball and click the subscribe button. We can also be found on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under Hurry Up Pinball.